Go ahead.
Truly.
Hey, I told you, bro. I know everybody be thinking that, but bro, I be like, man, you know what? You know how good this world would
Boom,
need
boom.
with a zombie apocalypse?
Man, if that happens, right? Thank you so very much for tuning in to a very special episode of About the Night. You know, you're rocking with the crew. My guy Warren over there on the ones and twos. Don't forget about my guy Rob, Tony, Winton. Let's dive right on in, man. We had an extravagant weekend. You know, man, I know you had an extravagant weekend. Matter of fact, I'm jumping straight into the shit. Man, look, man, you had this post, all right? All right, straight up. It was beautiful, dog. Like, I seen your baby girl, seen your son. They look adorable, all cute with grandpa, with pop, you know what I mean? And then I keep scrolling like an idiot, and you laying in bed with the bow on your fucking crotch pocket. Bro, how do you mix all that in one? How do you mix it all in one?
It's the holidays.
It's the holidays?
There was Christmas
So
pics.
that's your fucking present, huh?
There's a Christmas pic.
It's a
all right.
Christmas
We got a little
pic, huh?
sexy Christmas. That's all
Happy
we did.
holidays.
Nigga, the bow was on your mother.
Yeah, well, it's just, you know,
Bro, you wild for that, bro.
we had fun.
You wild for that.
Drunk and fun, having fun, running around, chasing each
Okay.
other. Like,
I get that.
Making a video.
Speaking of the money shot,
Yeah. Oh, so it was actually it was actually, you made a porno? Did I say that out loud?
yeah,
I
you
will
said
not-
that.
Too much. Hold on, wait.
The buffalo's
Oh,
out. The
bro.
buffalo's out the bag.
Bro.
You didn't see all that production?
No.
That dude took the lights from this shit.
No. Bruh. Oh, shit. What was you thinking?
But if first off, if I would have done a porno, you can go on Pornhub.com and type in my name. We just
Bruh, this
making
is-
some nice holiday
Warren,
pics,
this
bro.
is definitely about about the night after dark.
What?
For real.
Bruh.
Hey man,
Bruh. As you can see, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, man. I just hit the subscribe button right now. That's it
whatever
right now.
whatever flips your ship, Tony.
Man, you're going to obviously be able to see
We
this
always keep
fool's
it.
IG later.
Always keep it spicy. Gotta keep it
Bro,
spicy.
God damn.
Tony had his swimming trunks on.
Man,
Speaking of that,
yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. So that's what
Merry
I meant to say in the beginning, right? I meant
Nah,
to
you
say,
went straight to the porno.
man, goddamn. Merry Christmas, guys. Very special Merry Christmas edition. If you can see, I got the big tree right next to me, man. We under the bright lights, man. That's what we do. Speaking of the bright lights, man, I'm going to jump straight into Lionel Messi, man. Bright lights, man. Argentina, man. Shout out. World Cup champions. Lionel Messi's first World Cup championship.
Long time coming.
He's
Yeah,
been-
that was a one thing missing on his resume.
On the resume.
He's been there 4 times, but man, he is a straight baller, and to be able to hold that up, and you know, man, to many more. You know, I know you got one, man. You know
This was
what I
probably
mean?
his last one.
Yeah, absolutely.
This was
Yeah.
the last one.
yeah.
But it was man.
Was he
Why-
humping
what-
the cup? Was he the one that humped the cup?
No, it was somebody else.
okay.
Yeah,
That was the
nah,
goalie.
man. Salt Bay was out there though.
I see
Salt
that.
Bay
was
got
there.
on there and he gave him the cold shoulder out
Yeah.
there.
I would too. Like who?
He's banned now.
Yeah, I seen
They
that.
said he's Salt Bay's banned.
Yeah.
Man,
Good.
Because he was on the field the way he was acting and stuff like that.
Like he was trying to make himself relevant because he's not relevant
Right.
no more. Nobody like, bro, that was cool for a little bit, but no, we done, man. We don't put the lotion on our elbows. We done with that. Like shit. Like ugh.
But it was
you can't talk about lotion and oils and shit. All right.
He got he had all the butters.
God damn.
Shea butters, the cocoa butters.
So when you mention that, you know, you mentioned this his last one. Why you say that?
He's not. It's another 4 years from now. He's not gonna play.
Yeah,
for
it's
the
once
team.
every 4 years.
So you
Yeah.
say it that way, and I say it that way because they're CR3 or CR7.
It's his
Christian
last one.
Ronaldo, they
Last
benched
one.
him. They benched him. They benched him.
Yeah, but because they're getting older, some of the younger guys is going to be better
That
and more prepared and qualified to be on the team.
That experience, man, sometimes outweighs that too. Maybe you
but
gotta
not
switch
when
up.
you playing these guys as this skill. And I remember this World Cup was a
Aspen's
good
Carter.
World Cup to watch. Like I'm just talking about all of them. Like I know, shout out again to Argentina and Messi, him getting his chip and everything with it. But I remember the round before with Morocco and what was it, France?
Morocco played.
No, they played.
Who did Morocco play? I know
They played Argentina.
They played Argentina.
Yeah.
They beat Ronaldo though. They beat CR7. They beat
Portugal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was just that game how it was going, how they went to PKs, like the penalty kicks and stuff like that. And then even this game, with France going to penalty kicks, and the game they was up 2-0, and then France comes back with 2, and then one scores, and another one scores, and it has to go to overtime or extra time, and then they go to like that was something to see.
Right.
Like that was for sure. I didn't see all of it because it came on early in the morning.
Right.
Yeah,
that
So
Sunday.
they all have been.
So I didn't
6
see. I
a.m.
saw a lot of those highlights though. I'm like, damn.
We
that
got the
was
World
something.
Cup 4 years from now.
Yeah,
It's
it'll
gonna
be here.
The Northern. What is it? Northern America. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I got to knock that off the bucket list.
What
man.
you mean,
facts.
Northern America? Like where at? They
North America.
They haven't said.
Mexico.
We're a continent.
United States and
But I'm saying like where? You just can't say a continent
so
and
Mex-
like
so North America's going to host it. Canada gets a few cities that host it. United States there's going to be I think like 8 cities.
I think
and
Dallas.
Mexico.
I think
Yeah.
Dallas was.
But I mean,
They released a list at the end of the World Cup.
what's up, Sacramento building an arena for that? What's up?
No, they're
What's
going
up?
to be in
Whatever.
Frisco.
no, was it Frisco or Santa Clara?
I
Where the
think
Ni-
Santa Clara.
Where the
Santa
Niners
Clara,
play.
yeah.
I
Can I
think
ask
they
a
was gonna have
question?
it.
And I get an honest answer response from you guys because I'm really big on like, I don't watch sports. You guys know that. I just don't. I'm not into them because I want to go play them because I played sports. So it's weird to me. But I will admit, like basketball and football, I watch and can watch. Right. When it comes to soccer, y'all really watch it like that? You sit down and watch that?
You're
shit?
right.
So I
I
do. So and it's real interesting. I
Good
think this
point.
is a good. I think this is
Good
good
point.
to bring up because there's a lot of people, especially here in America. I think that's something because we're so it's sensationalized. We want the quick twitch. We want the football, the basketball, the spectacle, right?
Right.
And most people look at soccer as kind of like a slow burn. I will say this. Most soccer games, like the MLS and that type of thing,
Okay.
it can be that way. But when you watching the World Cup, you can tell that these is dudes that's been preparing for this for years.
Would you say soccer and baseball kind of the same?
Nah, hell no.
No,
Hell
base,
no.
How long
base-
you wait? For
Nah.
something to happen?
No, baseball still has probably got. I mean, for Americans, I think it is. It's also maybe
I feel
Japan as well because baseball's big in Japan.
It's kind of like
But and in a lot of the Southern American countries.
my bad
But-
to make this reference, but I guess it's kind of like it's like a porno with like a long stroke and you just sit there.
Bruh, shut
And then a
the
long stroke,
fuck
and he just
up.
sit there.
You cannot
Versus
talk
basketball
about that
and football.
shit right now, man.
Basketball and football is like fast paced. Like keep going, keep
Oh,
going.
fuck.
Right?
Jackrabbit, huh?
That's
Jackrabbit it up, huh, boy?
That's the difference. That's how I see it. Right? Okay, thank you. That's
So
I
you-
knew I wasn't
you
crazy.
You say it's the sputter stroke versus the long strong.
Yeah, because the long stroke is like, boom. Okay, cool. Boom. Oh, that was cool.
This is what happens when you give him the mic.
I'm just
God
saying.
damn.
That's what happens when you give him the
That's
mic.
why I can watch basketball and football. It's just like something's happening constantly.
Oh,
all
so
the
you're
time.
a jackrabbit.
Yeah.
Quick strokes.
Oh, but they're long. The hell you mean? Shit. Give him the long one.
Fuck, man, over here selling his little lunar, little light porno.
Oh, but it's,
Lorno. There we go. Lorno.
but it's I don't know.
Anyways, you're right on that. I didn't even watch the World Cup. I'll be honest. Do I know Messi? Yeah. Do I know Cristiano?
They got the
Ronaldo?
most. They got the most followers on IG.
I get that,
Really?
but really, what got
Well,
me
I have
interested
another
in
one.
soccer in general was FIFA. I played FIFA, and I was murdering
That
cats.
game was fun.
Oh,
You know
I
what I
did
mean?
because the soundtrack though. The soundtrack.
That too, but
Oh,
I got to
sounds
learn characters. My favorite character actually is Ibrahimovic, and unfortunately, he has not won one like that. He was on Milan team, but they didn't win. He played with Lionel Messi, so like I learned it from playing the game more so than watching it. And it sucks because I should go watch a game.
See, this is what I think, man. I think it's I mean, we're born in the United States, and I think it's a difference. You know, like for these guys that play in the World Cup, I think there's nothing more than they get the most excitement they get is putting on for their country.
Right.
Well, we don't really feel that. You know what I mean? Like that's their biggest stage. Well, we're looking at the NBA, that's like club ball. You know what I mean? You look at the NFL, it's club. Like they're looking to put on for their country, and that's the reason why the World Cup is so big. It's a world sport. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, to me, what makes it most exciting is just the stage. It's what's at stake. You know what I mean? Like once every 4 years,
That is true.
you only get 3 shots at it.
Right.
Like look at Messi. Messi's been in the World Cup his whole career. This is the only time winning a World Cup. He's a legend.
I didn't think
You know
of
what I
that.
mean?
And he had such a huge part in this World Cup.
Right.
If you watched him, like he was balling,
Right.
like the way he was playing.
That's what's up.
So it was like
cool.
it was, and a lot of people aren't even looking at like the team that they played. You don't understand the backstory. France won the last World
4
Cup
years ago.
and so
They
they
put out
were in
Argentina.
the championship again. They were trying to repeat, and
Yeah.
Mbappe had already won. He's the young up and coming.
He won his first
And he
one at
already won
19.
one before Messi won his
Yeah.
first. So it was
Right.
they were making. I don't know what
That's cool,
reporters said it on ESPN. They said it was almost like the equivalent if Kobe and LeBron were able to meet in the finals.
Yeah.
That's what that was.
right.
Like so. That's a good analogy for it. But if you was watching, you could see the intensity.
Man.
Like you
can
even if
feel
you
it.
wasn't a soccer fan, and I
feel
do like watching it, but you can tell like some just like okay, these dudes it's almost like if there's another sport that I feels like that is professional hockey during the playoffs. You can tell these dudes it's what they're going way faster, they're going way harder. It's a different game than when you watching it normally. And you can tell that these dudes is really laying it all out there. And I think with this, man, that was a great World Cup. To be honest with you.
Oh yeah, it was special. Shout out to Mbappe, man.
Yeah.
He had a hat trick.
Yeah.
Sucks the way he lost. Man.
Mbappe.
Yeah,
Mbappe.
Mbappe,
Kylian
yeah.
Mbappe.
Mbappe. Killing
Dude put
world,
on
but,
for
hey.
France, man. I feel bad for him, but shout out to him.
Oh, he got one.
yeah, he got
he'll be
one.
back.
He got one, but
Jacques Levier.
that one hurt. The way he lost that hurt.
Somebody had to win, somebody had to lose.
Truly.
Honestly, what hurt to me this weekend, this most recent news that came out, was this Gunna situation, man. It hurts me
Why'd it
knowing
hurt you?
It hurt me knowing that he out in the way he out. You know what I mean? It hurts me knowing that, you know,
You really hurt. You really give a damn?
bro. In an aspect of he's snitching, it hurts in the fact that he's snitching, and it hurts.
Why
in
does
the
it hurt you? He don't
because
you don't know
because
him.
because now knowing that it's really, you know, that whole group was
Tekashi
with the
snitched?
shit. Yeah, he snitched in a different way. He was actually name dropping, saying he did this. Gunna's situation, he was just I neither confirm or deny, and he was confirming the whole time.
Well, he didn't. He confirmed or denied something, and only did 7 months when
Right.
he was facing charges that was supposed to give him 10 to 20 years.
Set the situation. What is it? YSL, him was all tied up, and then YSL is what Young Thug,
Young Thug.
Young Thug. Thank
Yeah.
you, and Gunna were considered under a RICO investigation, and we're charged with RICO and racketeering, right? Obviously,
Well, the Rigo is what brings them all together.
all of it, meaning like the music, the money.
How's it
the,
hurt
the
you? Though?
Gang.
He's doing his real shit. You were talking about the last show. Remember when you talked about them throwing dice? He's out there doing real shit. He's doing real
Good.
shit
You're right.
too.
Hear me out. It hurts.
Speak to it.
It hurts me. Why?
Speak to it.
You want to know why it hurts me? Real talk is because I know he's finna be off the streets.
Huh?
It hurts me knowing he's snitching, bro. He's out. You're snitching on a gang that's just been charged with RICO. You don't think there's hitters out here that are now probably looking for a reason to do something to kind of give payback or revenge? You know
So,
what
but
I
why
mean?
you hurt though?
Because we know I'm hurting because I know that there's going to be potentially another soul loss in this world, man, and it's painful.
I'll be honest with you, bro.
Yeah.
You make a decision, you live with your decision,
Yeah, man.
and whatever, let God sort that out. I'll say this.
God
Play,
sort
play,
that
it,
out.
play it out.
Like
play
I'm
it
just
out.
I'm just saying
Play
I'm
it
just
out.
saying because I'm only framing it from this perspective because you saying you hurt. I'm sorry, I'm not hurt. Now
It's a hurtful
we gonna
feeling.
talk about it, and there's some people out there saying he didn't tell, and some people saying well he is telling, and you know all of that. Let's play the this one video. Let Drewski tell it. I liked how Drewski tells it. Drewski was next one. There we go. What Drewski got to say about it?
Come talk to me.
Why he throw the mic in the car?
Oh my god! I ain't seen this.
You stupid.
Oh,
shit. Okay, that is some funny shit. That is some funny shit. But no,
Bro, the part that had me dying, he threw the mic in the car, and then he had the flashlight of the phone going. I lost it.
no 12 out,
With the
12
badge.
out here. Put the badge away.
Oh
He
my
tucked his
gosh.
chain in like Debo told him to.
But that's what I'm saying though. In the aspect of this, do you think he's ever going to be able to rap and perform live?
Of course
again?
he is. Takashi is. It's not. It's
Damn it, Tekashi one was hard too, huh?
Entertainment right now, they don't really care about, this whole. I think this is what people are missing when it comes to music, especially rap music specifically. The entertainment industry for it, it's gonna keep moving, regardless. They don't care about the G code. They don't care about that. The music industry don't care about that.
Okay.
Now the fans is gonna speculate and say here and there and try to say what somebody should have did when they ain't never faced them circumstances to begin with. 'Cause that's the majority of people anyway. But it's the entertainment side, dude. If Gunna put out a good hit, Cat's gonna be slapping
rock with it.
It's not really gonna matter. That stuff doesn't even matter anymore. Now it can matter to the ones that's actually in the streets and doing whatever they do.
Ain't they in the streets doing what they really do?
But what percentage of that though?
I
The
mean-
majority of the people that's consuming the music and enjoying the entertainment of rap
Okay.
ain't really in the streets like that.
So is this situation? Are they really in the streets like that? Is the question.
Is who?
Who?
Gunna?
No, not Gunna. The Young Thug. Is
Yes,
he
he's
really?
in the
Well, no,
Okay,
no.
So he's
yeah.
in the streets.
Yes.
Okay. And so this other person who was supposedly my boy is over here getting a lighter sentence for confirming that it is or it isn't a gang, right? So you're telling me that, in these situations, I don't know, I guess maybe I'm talking too much. I shouldn't talk too much. You said let fate be fate. I just feel like in certain situations like this, it's bad. You know what I mean? Snitches get labeled.
It's not a good thing. I'm not. So I agree with you there. It's not a good thing, but I'm not hurt by it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Like these is grown men, so they making the decision that they make. Like and a lot of these guys, and maybe this might be a lesson, but there's new fools born every day, and they keep repeating the whole cycle in regards to how they moving in these streets, and because they start rapping early and they be coming up with their street nicknames after they blow up, and then now they got to live them raps that they've been saying.
Right.
And it's like to me that's the dangerous part.
Bring that here, Tony.
That's the unfortunate part of the whole situation. So for me, it doesn't bother me. It's not taking an effect to me based on what happened. It's
I
just
see what you're saying.
it's just kind of like, okay, well,
It is
we'll
what
see
it is.
we'll see what happens.
That's it.
That type of thing. But I will say one thing about Thug. I think something came out about he ain't. So they trying to flip it. Like I think his lawyer tried to flip it. His lawyer tried to say something like, "Oh yeah, he ain't taking no plea deal or whatever like that." And I think some DA or someone of the assistant of the DA had to come out and say, "No, let's set the record straight. There has been no deal that's been on the table that's not giving him life in prison. So that's why he ain't cut no damn deal.
Right.
So let's not make it seem like he over here denying deals to get out, like he ain't talking. Like when soon as them football numbers start coming up and they start saying that you gonna be 88 years old by the time you get out,
Right.
these cats gonna start talking.
Well, they trying to get the head of the snake.
They want him.
They want
They want
Thug.
him. He's
Yeah.
the target.
He's the one that they want.
He's the target.
Yeah.
So they're not about to let that go, not for nothing. Because in these situations, the only way that he gonna get out of it is if he give up a bigger fish, something that they can take their eyes off of him and put it on them, and that's how that shit go. So
Damn.
it is what it is.
Man,
I think
I'm trying to think
Warren.
of-
If you want to ask anybody gonna be hurt, it'd be Warren over here. He the Young Thug fan.
Yeah, I
He-
fuck with Thug. I am gonna be hurt. I mean, Gunna. I don't really care about Gunna, but Thug, man.
he's
Yeah.
like fuck Gunna.
free Thug, man.
He said, fuck
Free
Gunna.
real,
He said,
free
free
Thug.
Thug.
Young Thug go crazy.
Obviously.
Damn.
Obviously. Speaking about going crazy, the Beam Team going crazy, baby. Beam Team. Beam Team. Beam
Didn't they just have 2
Team.
losses?
What?
Didn't they have 2 losses?
How do
No,
y'all
they
got
just
a
beat the
nickname
Lakers.
and y'all ain't made the playoffs since I've been in high school?
Hey,
and I'm gonna
man.
give it to y'all.
We ride
Y'all
behind
playing
the team.
good.
We
Y'all
riding.
are playing good.
We
And
riding.
I'm happy that the Kings are actually seeing some success now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool. But bro, y'all turning into some Raider fans.
Sound like a Laker hater.
Like y'all you ain't like act
Raider
like you
fans?
been here.
Raider fans?
Delusional.
Okay, so you must be a Laker fan.
But we
And you-
win though.
and you win? Did you win last night?
No.
Did you win last night? But we win though. That's what you said. We win though.
We do win.
You win last night?
Nah.
Nigga, then you don't win then, nigga. Beam Team, nigga. Beam Team, nigga. We got the name already, nigga. Beam Team. Remember that shit.
So if you go on a losing streak, y'all gonna still be saying Beam Team?
Nigga, we stay screaming Beam Team. Nigga, we stay in a losing record. What
That
are you
sounds like a
talking
Raider fan.
about?
That sounds like a
And
Raider
we
fan.
still
I ain't-
support.
Oh wait a minute.
And
Hold
we
on.
still show
we,
love.
We about to shut this shit
We
down.
still throw hate on the
Hold
other
up.
squads that come up against us and
Hold
lose.
up. Warren, be honest. And you watch basketball. Have you heard of Beam Team
Nah.
before this year?
Nah.
Nah, this is the first time.
Then what the fuck you talking about?
All right. Let me be honest with you. You want to take a picture in front of the beam when the beam go off?
Hell no.
It's lying ass nigga. Lying ass nigga. Be out there losing. We lost. But nigga, let me take a picture with this beam. This beam is pretty cool though.
No, the only one that's gonna be taking a picture with a beam is porno Tony over here.
Yeah, goddamn. You're forever fucking tagged as Lorno. Light porno. You want what? You nasty
I got you.
nigga. What you a nasty nigga. He said he want to see the porno.
And you already got a subscriber, boy. You better put it on OnlyFans.
Artistic point of view, man.
Artistic point of view.
Artistic point of view, huh? You want to take some pointers down? Get the fuck out of here.
He gonna be like, boy, Tony, you better watch that. That's gonna give you a Charlie horse.
About the night after dark.
Boy.
Oh my god.
And you got a subscriber, man. You better charge it $9.99. This $10. Right in your bank.
$14.99. We gotta get in there.
Oh,
to
$14.99.
Netflix prices.
$14.99. Oh, he trying to get to he trying to get to HBO Max subscription.
Shit.
You know, Tony's on there talking to the camera and everything.
Yeah, he's like,
Just nigga.
he's hitting it. Oh, shit, he's hitting it right from the side, and he's looking at the camera
Yeah,
like,
he
yeah,
is.
you like that, huh? Over here, face, get over here. Yeah, you like that. Like that.
Yelling out hella conspiracy theories.
How many?
He gonna be like, he be saying some bad shit.
What you got? Like,
Hide that like Trump's documents. Hide it like Trump's documents.
Doing that Bart Simpson too.
Dude, you know what's fucked up? Okay, even if I do it, I think of that still.
I know, I ain't gonna lie. No lie. I cannot look at a Butterfinger commercial or The Simpsons
the same way.
the same way anymore.
Yeah.
Like it is completely stung that for the rest of my life. I just every time I see, I think I just saw a Butterfinger commercial with Bart Simpson,
Yeah.
and I was
Yeah, it
just
came
like,
out.
bro. I looked at that, I was like, oh shit, when?
You got to understand, all right?
Shout
How
out
does
to
this
King of
happen?
Sacramento, man.
There-
How does this happen every
there's
time?
two types of chokes, okay? No, technically, there's one type of choke, all right? There's one type. It's the playful
chokes.
choke. It's the playful choke. When you in bed and you give a nice, good choking, you know what I mean? Sometimes it helps them
Use
orgasm.
one
you know
hand,
what I
one
mean?
hand, one hand.
Sometimes, but you gotta grab it, and then you like, nah, you ain't going nowhere. I got you, and she's over here like,
I'm hella weak.
Okay, hold on. You mean when you're all the way in her deep and then choke,
yes,
like a real choke?
Like-
too.
like it's coming. It's
but
to
only
that,
like
it's
2
to
to 3
that.
seconds, because after that, it's
I
like,
mean,
oh shit, what's happening?
You lose
Okay.
track of time when you're doing it technically
Gonna
because
black them out.
Yeah, don't black
we
them
both-
out.
We both. But there's two types of okay. So that's
What's the other type?
That same type of choke.
I want to know what the other type is.
Sing it, Rob.
What's the other
Hey,
type?
hey, that's
be
that.
misconstrued.
Hey, that's that washer
Could be
dryer.
misconstrued.
That's that washer dryer.
Oh shit.
Oh
Fuck,
shit!
man.
Oh
Fuck.
shit! Fuck!
Come on, King King of
let's talk
Sacramento.
about what was going on next. I'm about to die in my man. Last episode right here, fellas.
Last episode.
Visual for Winton next week. All right?
my God.
Episode
Boy.
54.
53.
Winton. Well, next week. Next week will be 54. Winton didn't wake up in his sleep last night.
I already got
so.
the name of next week's show. Choke Session.
We all gonna wear turtlenecks.
Oh, shout out to Rob. Wow.
Stupid.
I almost ran. I almost ran, bro. Y'all ain't shit.
Oh, fuck.
We all getting choked.
Oh, facts. Shit.
Fuck, man.
I love you, baby.
That shit hella
Let's
funny.
talk about
Oh
the
my
situation,
God.
man.
Oh my
Let's we're talking about conspiracy and fucking and all this shit. JFK, man. The documents were released, obviously, about his assassination. And it's crazy. It's a crazy eye opener, And I say it this way because there's so much stuff that the government's actually hiding from us that you really don't know, and these documents kind of uncover that. You know what I mean? Kind of. They do. They do. But go ahead, Tony, man. I know I'm gonna regret letting you go ahead and get your little corner time off.
Let's read this out.
Go ahead.
Let me read the article real quick, just so people have context on this. Go ahead and read that, Tony.
In accordance with President Biden's memorandum of December 15, 2022, the Nation Archives today posts 13,000 documents containing newly released information subject to President JFK records. Released documents are available to download. You can click on them right there. If you guys go to www.archives.gov/press at the direction of the president in the following December 15, 2021 release, the National Archives and agencies responsible for the withheld documents conduct an intensive review of each remaining your TV. I can't read. Redaction withheld under the Section 5 of the JFK Act. This was the first review of the JFK Act, which has been done in a matter at a redaction level.
That's cool.
So,
go ahead, man. Run with it.
So my only thing, man, when it comes to this, right? When it comes to conspiracy theories, think of that word that you're actually using when you say conspiracy theory. That word was never used before 1964, before any of this. That word was never used. So this is the cornerstone of all conspiracy theories. Why? Because that word was created by...
It's the godfather of conspiracy.
Right. Created by the CIA. CIA created this word, conspiracy theory, to basically denounce anybody that is anti-government, that is rebuting anything the government says. They are now a conspiracy theorist. And that is basically a word used to basically just... discredit and denounce anybody
Label it. Okay.
who's actually looking for the truth. So when we're talking about the truth in this and why it's so important, because when it comes to this, a lot of people say, well, if it's this or it's that, it doesn't matter, this, that, and the other. Politics play an important role in our lives right now. They really do. And when it comes to like this right here, I don't think people understand how massive this really is if they were to release the rest of the information. Like, they didn't release all of it. Biden held back all of it. Trump didn't even release any of it, which he should have, which is why I didn't like him, because he should have released all the information on this. I thought he was. He didn't. A lot of people thought he was. Biden released a lot of it, but a little bit was still left. Now, what's crazy about that little bit that was left, I thought it was so crazy. I watched Fox, and they basically had an informant, someone that worked in the CIA, that they basically interviewed and asked them, okay, whatever's still left, what is your opinion on what happened during that day? They basically said they believe the CIA was involved, and everything we know about this country is fake. That's literally what they said on the show. Now, it doesn't matter whether you're into Fox, CNN. We all know it's left, right. It's crazy because they denounced Mike Pompeo, which is like their best friend. They denounced him, even saying, because he's one of the head directors of CIA.
No idea who that is.
He was the head Speaker of the House
Yeah.
during Trump's presidency. The guy that was up there and we would talk for people. So it's crazy. They even like called him out. I couldn't believe they called him out. Because they even said, we asked him for an interview and he didn't even answer us. I was like, whoa, like that's crazy, because he might cut ties with them now. But when it comes to this, and why it's so important for everybody to understand, why do conspiracy theories matter in the first place? Why does it even matter? Why? Because everybody in America typically likes to, either you like to vote or you like to think your vote's important, right? You like to think it is.
Damn.
Do you think your vote's important? So here's my thing. Do you think
You'd hope it's.
You would hope it's important, correct?
We had a conversation about it. Keep going.
So when you're talking about things like this, and it comes to this conspiracy in general that started all conspiracies, let's just say that whatever was said, that CIA informant was correct. Do you know what that's saying? Do you know why they won't release that last? I don't know. I think it said 3% of what's left.
I'm gonna say
there's
this.
quite a
I'm
few.
gonna let you go. I'm gonna say this. There's two truths in American culture that I know of, and they both a little bit before my time. One while I was alive, and obviously this is before. OJ did it,
This nigga right here. Shut the fuck up.
We knew that.
and we killed this man as our own country. I don't care what anybody.
Right.
I don't like. At the end of the day, now people believe. My thing with conspiracy
What happened with Martin
theories,
Luther King, though?
Did it. This nigga's stupid.
right?
So
But my thing with conspiracy theories in general is it's that whole age of, you giving them an inch and they taking a marathon, you know what I mean? And people will come up with so many different things that basically it leaves you rendered to a point where nothing matters.
Yeah.
Once you keep going down that hole, you won't get out of it. And I don't believe in living that way, nor do I believe everything is connected as much as they think. I
Yeah.
think some things are coincidence, some things are just misfortune. There's things that happen. But the important part is to do the research on whatever the situation is, right?
Right.
Do your own research. Try to find different sources that are on opposite sides.
Yeah.
Because then once they shit start, when the people that disagree all the time and they shit start to blend together and they start sounding the same, you're like, hold up.
right.
That might be on to something here. So with this situation, and Tony was going to get into it, 97% of the documents now are released. There's still 3%. The reason why they're saying that they're withholding the 3%
There's
is
a big reason.
their claim is that they're withholding
National
it because
security.
of national security.
Yeah.
And, they throw that on there. Bro, we all worked at the fucking phone company. What's the term? Business needs. They throw that shit on everything. You
Right.
can't have your day off. It's business needs.
Business
Same
needs.
thing with national security. You can't have this information because of that.
Yeah.
And, we as the people deserve to know what happened in that situation where
100%.
and it's such a polarizing situation, with him and what he was doing. Like if you go back and what he was trying to do and what was going on during that administration, the movies,
was
the
positive.
parodies,
It was positive.
but you think about all the stuff that's come after that.
Yeah, right.
And most people, when you ask people about like who was the best president, he's always at the top. He
He's
may not be
yeah,
number
he's
one,
definitely
but he's always at the top.
Outside of the Vietnam War.
As far as leaders and things like that. So it's like, why did this happen?
They said it happened mainly because they had plans of launching some nuclear attacks, and nobody would know who it really came from once they got JF and his brother Bobby out of the office.
That might
That's
have been
another
part of-
thing
but
nobody even talks about with his brother.
Right.
Yeah, it's but really you could look at things like that, but Executive Order 1111 is the biggest reason why.
There was a lot of ones.
Yeah,
One,
all
one,
ones.
one.
All
But
four
do you
ones.
remember we really going down the hole now? Because I remember my dad, rest in peace to him. He told me about a movie. This is back when he was coming out. 'Cause, just for context, my dad was old. My dad was born 1938. He's dead now, but he born 1938, so it's a long time ago. And he told me about a movie that got released in the theaters called Executive Order. That's what the movie was called. This is back in like the 60s, I think the movie came out. That movie was only in the theater for 1 week,
Yep.
and it got taken off because the movie depicted basically the planning of that assassination, like and how it was all planned out, and they had they literally had Dallas, like the streets and all that shit laid out, all the buildings, the height, the whole shit. It's when you see stuff like that and you read about this stuff, it's like it really makes you think.
Yeah.
And I don't want to relegate it down just to the man, but what it should really make you think about is, okay, what else is? That's what gets conspiracy. I would say the negative part of conspiracy theorists going down that rabbit hole because they start saying, what else are you hiding? If
Right.
you're hiding this, what else are you hiding? And it just keeps it amplifies when you deny and say that we're crazy or say that the people are crazy.
Right.
and that there's no substance there
Well,
when there actually is.
And the thing is, the reasoning though, and to simplify it for people, if they're just like, well, I mean, I'm hearing conspiracy, I'm hearing all this. Let's simplify it for people. Like, what does it really mean? Again, going back to votes, going back to you vote for somebody, right? A democratically elected president gets shot and killed. You voted for him in that year. Those people that voted for him between 1961 and 64, they voted for this president because they believed this person would put in the policies in place that they wanted. You would think that. That's what we have a democracy for, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
this is what's crazy, and this is why
Keep
the
going.
CIA withholds this information. If this is true, this informant was literally what they're saying is completely true. That 3% literally shows that the CIA killed JFK. If it shows that, do you understand the ramifications of that? That basically says your vote doesn't matter. That is proof 1,000% that your vote does not matter. There is a shadow government in place that dictates what happens in this country.
Okay.
And if they ain't going with the status quo, they got to go.
They got to go 100%. If you make an executive order called 1111 that literally takes us on a gold standard and we no longer can print Federal Reserve notes. Do you know why we can send $125 billion to Ukraine right now? Because we can print the money. The Federal Reserve prints it out of nothing and puts us in debt. So because of that, he wanted to make an executive order that basically backs our money with real gold. He was dead within a week. A week of making that executive order. It's obvious that's the reason he was killed. And the CIA was a part of that. 100%.
And the CIA, and you know, and then that leads you down the path. You start questioning. You be like, okay, so we find our culprit in this, who we believe is the
Our own
person
government.
who's doing it. Then that opens up the door to what else is going on. The CIA got other blood on their hands.
Ooh, what about
Di-
vaccination?
No,
Are they a
forget
part of that?
Let's just talk about with us, with the influx of the crack epidemic, and how the CIA
influx of
flooded.
crack? Oh, crack
the-
epidemic.
Yeah,
Okay,
just
crack,
flooding
crack.
flooding in those neighborhoods with crack and see what it does. It was nothing but an experiment. That's what a lot of people believe. A good movie to go watch just to kind of get your eyes on it. It was depicted well was by Hawkeye, Jeremy Renner, and he killed the messenger. And that was he was out of a newspaper article out in San Jose, and he's the one that broke the story about that whole thing. So there's a lot of that type of stuff that goes on. You do your research, you read, and you see, and it is hard because what like I said, the biggest hurdle is trying to get over. Okay, is everything conspiracy theory? Because it can take you down roads that you shouldn't really be down.
Right.
And then what it's going to do is now, once you've clumped all those things together, now that discredits everything, and that's the danger of it. But this situation, the fact that we have to keep going through releases, what people don't even know. When Trump was in office, he released some documents. I think it was around 1,200
He
documents.
actually released
and
some?
then Biden just released like what's this whole like this piece by piece shit? Like it almost seems like
National
flood it
security.
all,
yeah,
right?
but they're
National
just it's just
security.
but that's the thing though. It's like they're just letting out. Oh, here's a little bit. Oh, we looked at over all this. You can have this. It's important. I think people should be looking more into
my
it.
It's
biggest
them
thing-
trying to shed information. Keep going.
And my biggest thing about it is like, in the end, when you release all the information, you will literally show to the American people, a large populace of it, that our vote does not matter, and we do not live in a democracy.
That's your
And to-
end all resolve is that our
to-
vote doesn't matter.
Bro, to me, I just feel like people at that time would realize we got to wake up from this.
Well, I
We've
think
got-
even bigger than that, just not the vote just matter. It's just like there is an agenda that they are going to make you have to participate in. That's the biggest part. The
They
voting
already
thing,
made us do it, nigga. They injected us with the fucking coronavirus.
like,
who stuck you?
Nigga, I didn't want that shit, but
My
nigga,
biggest-
it was a
I know.
mandate.
but here's the thing:
Coronavirus.
people need to wake up.
virus.
People need to wake up from that. Like what happened to me personally, January 6th. The whole everybody gets so hurt about that. January 6th. Oh, the worst day in history. It was like 9/11. I get it. I guess. Listen, Black Lives Matter. All these groups that they designed, that they created, we should have all been there on January 6th and went on Capitol Hill and said, fuck y'all. Y'all don't represent us the way we're supposed to be represented. We all should have been there on that day. Everybody should have been there. They don't want us to unite. They want us to keep us separated. It's the most disgusting thing ever. And they're going to continue winning. And unless shit like this, unless JFK gets released, that they killed a president that was willing to free our people,
Right.
to free us from a Federal Reserve System that enslaves us in debt. My God, I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, bro. I don't even know. Like, it's so crazy. It gives me goosebumps thinking if everybody woke up, that would be the craziest thing ever.
You know what's interesting about that though, Tony?
Mm-hmm.
And we have to play this part, and probably one of your favorite movies. It illustrates that perfectly in the Matrix, and I like taking certain parts of movies because it's
Matrix.
best.
I've been
It's,
showing my
it
girl.
really
I've been
it,
showing my girl the Matrix.
it really illustrates kind of how we think, just in the zeitgeist of the world and the pop culture. It's a good way to have a good viewpoint and easier to digest.
Right.
But as you said, you talk about waking up, but there's always those people that want to stay in the Matrix,
They want to keep the status
and
quo.
or they want to stay asleep, however version that may be. And so not everyone,
They eat that piece of meat.
yeah, not everyone wants.
You can't say that.
Yeah, he was meat.
You can't say that, bro.
Nigga, I didn't eat no
Nah,
meat
man, you
video.
just can't say that shit. Not today. Not today.
Not today. Not
going.
Today,
Matrix.
Not
Matrix did
today.
No, but it's just that sometimes when you have these conversations and you're talking about these things and being, whether it be awake or being introduced to something that may be more real than what you thought. Some people don't want to deal with that. Some people like the fact that
Then get the fuck out of our way. Get the fuck out of our way.
But there's
That's what I
I
have to
think
say,
there's
man.
more
Get
people,
out of our way.
I think there's more people that want to be
Jesus.
in that way than you think, because it provides them comfort. People love their pumpkin spice lattes, man.
You ain't lying.
Like the
there.
people
movie-
want to do their Black Friday deals and pay for shit twice as much that they could have got it a couple months earlier
Movie the
for
network.
the same price.
Movie the network, right?
Right, but it's just like
Leave me alone.
There's some people that want to be in that, like they
man.
don't want to participate. They don't want to know. Some people truly don't. They be like, you know what? I'm gonna deny. I just don't want to even know. I'd rather not.
Then this is what Kanye meant. Slavery is a choice.
Slavery is a choice, huh?
Should have fought.
Should've-
Now I read the diaries of Harriet Tubman. Some people didn't even know they were slaves when they went on plantations. They didn't know. They had no idea. But sometimes you got to fight. Don't matter. You got to fight. I'm ready to fight. I look at my children every day, and when I talk to them, I feel like it's the last day because one day I might have to fight.
I feel you there.
I don't know when, but I'm gonna fight.
feel
But
you
I
there.
told my girl about this. I might die because one day they're gonna be like, "Hey, there's a revolution going on." Blah 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 blah. I gotta go. I gotta fight. Like I just believe that. One day, it's so weird because me being a black man talking about this, right? Because we talk about there's a saying, and I completely forgot what the saying is, but the blood of the Liberty Tree will be filled with the blood of patriots. Man, I forgot.
Are you
What
trying to quote a line from Tupac?
No, it's no.
The movie Triple X?
It's a line from Jefferson.
With Ice Cube?
Stop.
It's-
Ice Cube? I
Stop.
swear to God.
Stop.
I swear to God.
It's from Thomas Jefferson.
Okay.
I forgot what he said, but the
I thought
blood.
it was Tupac.
My
Okay, you're
soldiers
right.
stay
Do you remember
eternal.
what
There you go. My nigga, you know what I'm talking about.
What did Thomas Jefferson say?
You're dumb.
The blood of the Liberty Tree shall be filled with the blood of patriots. I forgot what it's called.
And
It's
tyrants.
one of them founders.
I know.
That's
I,
the
White
enemy.
guys said that
Right,
shit.
and I get it. And I'm not, right, exactly. I get
one
that.
of them Hancocks, Jeffersons,
We
one of
can't-
them dudes.
and for our white followers, listen. We're not anti-white. We understand founding
Well, we
fathers.
weren't until you just try to point it out like we don't have.
I just can't have that
regularly-
love like that to be like, oh my God, George Washington. Like, I just don't have that love like that, bro, because I'm black. Like, and he would have put me in a slave ship. Like, bro, I just don't have that kind of love like that. But I do understand and respect his fight for a revolution, right? And we don't have that fight no more. People, I mean, we're taxed at 43% right now by the IRS. Back then, they were taxed at 50% on tea, and they went to war over that. We should have been to war. Right? When we found out about JFK, they should have went to war. As soon as JFK was killed, they should have been, who the fuck?
But the world's filled with distractions, and those
Mm-hmm.
distractions is what keep people down. They keep people off the target, the enemy.
The Mezzies, the
right
fucking
now,
World Cup.
No, true. No, what
Yeah.
you just said is honest. Like like what we just talked about is distractions. Now, is it a lot of people saying? So a lot of people are going to take this and run. So they're going to say, "Oh, so the government's got their hands in all this different type of stuff, and they're making stuff happen." Not going that far. The
Right.
machine is moving on its own. It's already a moving machine. They don't. It's not a button that they're hitting. The shit's just in movement.
Right.
There's too much shit out there that we are consuming on a daily basis that has us distracted on what's really going on.
You know what? When you mentioned the word distracted, there was this fucking TV show, and it mimicked what was going on in real life, like legit. Fitzgerald was the president. The black girl, what's her name? Come on, from Save the Last Dance. What's the black girl from Save the Last Dance? Carrie Williams? No,
That was a white girl.
No, Kerry Washington.
Why? Here you go, Kerry Washington. It was a TV show, and I forget. Scandal. Boom, got it.
I got it.
Oh my God. There was a point where some catastrophic thing happened with the president. Someone died, but they had to make a distraction with some kind of sickness like Ebola. And that's the same shit that happened with us. There was a little Ebola scare for a minute while some other serious, presidential shit was happening right now. There's distractions. And when you mentioned that, it really brought up that TV show mainly because I swear to God, it mimicked current events that were actually happening in a TV series, and it was freaking weird to me for a moment. But you're right.
Some of the best writings in these TV shows and movies, boy, be based off real shit.
Bro.
I'm just telling you.
I'm saying,
Like
Hold on.
this shit don't be up by accident.
Yeah.
Some of this stuff.
No lie, and I've talked to you about this. I will have my book out soon, and within the year. President Reich.
President Reich.
Yes, I'm gonna have it out. 100%.
I don't
what
think
you
you
just
can
said.
do that anymore after the fucking.
Do you
porno
understand
that
President
you
Reich?
just
The Third Reich is Hitler.
So
You understand that, right?
The porno gonna be out before the book.
No.
did? Yeah, which one? Which one come first?
Bro, no. All I'm
Part
saying is there's things that are happening in today's world that sometimes the other side, whether you're left or right, doesn't understand. I want to write a book that talks about Germany that wins World War II and runs the world in 2032.
Okay.
And I showed you the information on this, but it talks about all our current events that we've been seeing throughout our lifetime within our last like 6 to 8 years, like Black Lives Matter, but Jews Lives Matter, stuff like that. So basically, Germany controls the world, but Jew Lives Matter, and everybody gets involved in that stuff.
Did you just start a new trend right there? Is that what you just did?
No, I
No,
think
it's
no. You seem like you got a similar concept to it didn't get picked up. They actually canceled it. Was HBO was
Really?
supposed to do it. I forget. I think it was the dudes that did the first Game of Thrones. The guys that did the first Game of Thrones, the two producers. I forget
Dude with
their
the long
names.
beard and
No, not George R. R. Martin. That's the author of the book.
oh yes,
No,
right,
but
right.
it's the showrunners of the show Game of Thrones, the first series. But they were supposed to do the concept of the show was if the God damn it, I'm losing my train of thought. Basically, if the South won the Civil War.
Oh.
And where would we be now? They were gonna come up with a series that was gonna be about that, and that shit got shut down. They
Hold
didn't
on, real
pick
quick.
that
Did
up.
they talk? My bad. I feel like
Yeah.
if the South would have won, we wouldn't be too off. We wouldn't be too bad. I feel like we'd be in air conditioned like tractors and get back to our own little rental places.
Hell nah,
you know,
bro.
You know what I mean? Like it wouldn't be too bad. You know
said-
what I mean?
you
Like,
said air
conditioned tractors, bitch.
Yeah, we'd be in a tractor, getting a cotton and shit. You know,
Uh,
just turn around and go back and is it 5 o'clock, master? All right, I'm going back into my rental,
Nigga.
and we get into our trailers and chill, sleep, wake up, fuck, and getting back in our tractors the next day. It wouldn't be that bad. So some niggas be having a worse life than that. Gunna, I mean, shit.
El Santos next.
God damn. You hear this nigga over here?
Man.
This nigga said air conditioned tractors picking cotton. This
We ain't even got
motherfucker
air conditioned
over here.
tractors now,
God damn.
Yeah, they got air conditioning,
and they getting paid.
No, I've been in
This
there. Yeah, I've been-
nigga. So yeah,
Free rent.
You know, it's crazy because
This nigga said free rent.
you know, I'll relive the night. You know, obviously we had
Right now we're slaves, but we pay for it ourselves. Shit. At least they pay for it.
Hey,
shit,
you want to
we
be
having
back
some
there?
money.
You can if you want to.
But I want to relive the night. Obviously, a few months ago, we had a massive shooting on K Street, and that night I was there on the corner, and I was stating how awesome it was to have someone serving tacos during a time of need. You know what I mean? Like it was late night. They were serving tacos at the outside of it, El Santos, man, and it was some good tacos, street tacos. Yeah. Hold on, put the camera on that nigga. Hold that up. What you got? Put the camera on that nigga real quick. What you got? Yeah. What you got? Oh yeah, rep that shit hard, baby.
This is not the Kings.
Nigga. It ain't say Kings.
It says Sacramento hates you too.
Oh, nigga,
Yo.
why you do that to
Yo.
me? That's dope though. I fucks with it though.
You old Buffalo.
Yeah, Sacramento hates you too, Laker fan. God damn it. Right.
Oh, De'Aaron Fox hates you.
Anyways,
I
but
bet.
we were living that night, and it was out at El Santos eating tacos. Best taco spot right outside, man. I swear to God. But they're closing.
Yep.
They're closing. As far as culturally clubs, there's a lot of cultures and clubs that come out now. It was predominantly Mexican, Spanish music playing. It was a vibe for people to go and really kind of be themselves. You know what I mean? Cool little spot, man. And it's sad to hear that it's closing. And I want to know the reason why. I haven't heard anything crazy happening out of El Santos in order for them to close.
Well, it's dealing with right now they're dealing with a permit issue. Another place that's closed or that did close was Odd Cookie.
Odd Cookie
downtown also.
No te
There
creas.
seemed to
ese
be some
pinche
permit
mono.
issues
permit
in
issues.
the
Entertainment.
city.
Okay.
With dealing with some of the nightclubs and bars and lounges. So
What happened?
basically they're just not renewing their license based on what they feel is not conducive to nightlife or the safety.
Who is not renewing their license? Like
City.
Oh, the city.
The city.
So not the
The
owners
city-
who's trying to get the permit. They're trying to go and get the permit.
Right.
Here goes
the city
the money.
is the city is saying no
The city is
to
saying no.
to entertainment. Yeah.
So they're taking away specific nightlife venues and businesses that paid money
Right.
because they feel like it's not. Damn, that kind of goes hand in hand.
Hey,
with what
man,
he
the
was saying.
king of Sacramento does not approve, man.
I do not approve, man. Wagwan, brethren. Wagwan.
You sound like Red Stripe commercial.
Pon the river, man.
Nah, don't
Remember
say
them
that.
remember them Red Stripe commercials?
Yeah.
They had the best one where he said that one where he was holding the Red Stripe beer. He said, "Sir, would you say that you're ugly?" And the guy says, "Well," he said, "You are very ugly. Here, have a Red Stripe.
Oh, yeah.
You are beautiful.
You are beautiful.
That was one of the best beer commercials I ever saw in my life.
Red Stripe is good.
But
That's crazy.
But yeah, no, like I think with the city, they're looking at it from a
Yeah, slurp that goddamn drink all up in the goddamn mic.
he knows them sounds.
You like that sound?
Yeah, nigga, I know you're familiar with that sound.
I know you like it too. You like that shit. I know you
Fucking
like
get
that
out of here.
I know you like that
Fucking
shit, nigga.
God.
Why you hating on it?
God.
Yeah, with
Why
your
you
black
hating?
lips.
Fuck, what's wrong with my blood? You're right. What the fuck is wrong with
Tony,
him?
tell him to hit the
fuck?
link in the bio, man.
God damn.
Hit the link in the bio.
God
The link.
damn.
We're gonna put the link on there. Fucking Pornhub / Sacramento Nights.
My thing is that these
We're
are
gonna have that
business.
shit bookmarked. Watch.
Hey.
I feel like it's stupid. How could you be turning some businesses away because of what they're trying to be and what they're trying to create?
First of all, tell the people what El Santo is.
I don't like it.
El Santo is a nightclub. Honestly, I haven't seen them open during the day ever since they've been taken over. Since do they open during the day? They don't serve food during the day, do they?
I'm not too sure. I've never been to El Santo.
It's right there on the corner.
I know
They
where it's
used
at.
to
I
be a
just never
restaurant,
been.
K-Bar, when it was but
K-Bar.
But I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was a restaurant ever since El Santos took over it. Huh? Yeah, no, it has been a lot of things. I don't know why that place isn't.
I went on a lunch break on a Sunday when I was working at London. On a lunch break at El Santos, there was a fight right in front of me, bro. Like, bro, I'm just like,
Working
wow.
on the weekend like usual.
So now you're promoting why not to, but in general, it's a nightlife. It's a place for people to go and actually have a good time.
Puro spices, way.
Yeah,
I'm
but
telling you right
but
now,
there's
bro.
there's two sides to it, and at the end of the day, one thing that I was closer than I wanted to be happened,
Yeah.
and you can't have that
Right.
when you trying to thrive as a
Facts.
city that's on the uprising.
It's on the
It's
brink
not
of
like
it,
it's L.A. or Miami where you already have it established. The businesses is gonna come to those places, period, because they already have the cachet. Sacramento don't have that, so you're trying to ascend, and when you have a situation like that, it's gonna be harder. So I can understand that aspect. This is the other side, and this is the part where I put the pressure on the city. What is your criteria? Because from what I can see, it seems like you targeting places that are more of the ethnic persuasion, if that want to say that the way I want to say it. Because it doesn't seem like these other establishments that are having fights and things like that where they feel like there could be an issue, they're not having to deal with these permit
Noah's
problems.
Ark in the fix.
Noah's Ark.
I'm gonna just add something real quick. A problem with Sacramento too is like half of their like time in the day is for state workers, and all those businesses don't get any revenue in the day. So K Street is all dead until night. So all those restaurants are really doing bad because they really don't have shit going on in the day for them. So like really when the nightlife hit, yeah, like the venues are popping because we get a lot of head out there. But Sacramento, unfortunately, during the day, we got state workers that really don't be spending money. And like,
because they don't be getting paid a lot of money.
Well, no, but you got to think about a lot of them are still remote though.
Working in Sacramento
Due to
like
COVID,
that
a lot of them
during
ain't
the
even
day.
there.
That is true.
To be honest,
A lot of them still at home.
they took all. I know 3 people that they took them all off that now. Like all the
was-
remotes off. They're all back.
Not all of them.
Black Fonzie, by the way. Black Fonzie.
There's one person I knew that was in the back line. They're back at work.
But that's now though.
Yeah,
Like
now.
that where they're just coming back now. But
Yeah, now.
but look how long it's been though.
Yeah, but they're all back now.
But we can't muddy the waters here. The reason why they ain't getting the permit ain't
Or
because
water-
they ain't making no money.
or water
but
the money.
let me ask this question: is it a situation where somebody's already lined up to get in that location? You ever watch movies where
So you feel like they being
developers
pushed out or something like that?
developers come in and they want to obviously revamp the area? They're revamped downtown. Doco looks amazing. They have a certain stigma going with Doco right now. Beam team, baby, beam me up.
But that's not, but I don't think I don't think it's
just saying.
financial though.
I
don't think it's
fine.
I don't think it's financial. I don't see these locations, these 2 spots particularly. They wasn't losing money.
But they could be making it in a different way.
It's solely off a demographic.
That's
That's
what I
that's
just
what it
said.
is. It's solely off a demographic.
They wasn't losing money. They not losing money. They
Own
not,
a business and tell me you ain't gonna judge our demographic. I don't want your ass. in
It's
there.
too dark down there.
I want your ass.
right.
It's too dark down there.
That's what that's basically what this. That's what it seems like. That's what it's. That's
But I
what,
know 'em, so
That's
I wouldn't-
that's
I didn't
that's
know.
that's what it feels like.
I mean,
It
but
doesn't. It doesn't feel like it's a fair. Like it's.
I mean,
It's
if I-
happening even across the board.
Sacramento's a love city, though, man. You share the love no matter what culture you are. You know what I
That's
mean?
wild.
Why are we
Not
pushing
when it
out
comes to
cultures?
business.
You know what? And that's crazy because I really don't see any like Jamaican cuisine locations out here. There used to be a lot more than what I've been finding. to be
Bro,
honest
outside of the bobsled
It's
shit,
ethnic.
y'all ain't been relevant.
Whoa, calm down, bro. Whoa,
Oh, no, you got-
whoa.
Cool runnings.
Cool Runnings, y'all ain't been relevant after Cool Runnings. What have y'all done? Y'all done?
Usain Bolt.
Oh,
Usain
Usain
Bolt?
Bolt. That's all.
Come
I mean,
on,
oh my
come
God,
on,
Usain
bro.
Bolt. That's all.
Hey,
What else?
man, that's
Cool
a
Runnings,
huge-
Usain
Get
Bolt.
ready
That's
to rip.
huge.
Get ready to ride.
Hey man,
Hey,
It's
in
bobsled
Pond the River, you
time.
don't
kiss the lucky egg.
I respect it, man. When you
Kiss
got
the
the truck
lucky
on the
egg.
road.
Yeah. I draw a line across
Mother-
your head and make it look like a
Stupid
bullet.
motherfucker. Family Clyde man over here. Look, anyways, in general, you are right. They are pushing out, it looks like, an ethnic culture out, which it shouldn't be, which is just crazy. The changes that we have been going through. And, some of them have been really good changes that I've been seeing, and I love it. But then,
But why are they? You still haven't said why do you think they have closed? Why do you think they're closed? It's not a money thing.
I don't have a reason because honestly, I can't. You said there was a fight. I haven't seen any situations that's been. That
It ain't
crazy.
about the fight.
It ain't about that at all. It hasn't been.
So you don't agree with that demographic comment?
No, that is the only thing that we can put on it. And I hate putting labels on things. As we talked about anti-Semitic being put on people. You talked about conspiracy, being put onto people. It's something that we're trying to label. And as of right now, that's the only thing that we could label because it's not known to being a negative, negative venue. In
Now
my
you brought
eyes.
you brought up something that you were on to something and then you stopped. You talked about the whole part of maybe another developer or someone else coming in and being able to push out. I'll say this: there's definitely a politicking going on amongst the people that own the properties and things like that, and a lot of the venues in the city. There's definitely a lot of that. It's kind of almost like it's a club, and they got their own club. Like we got the club that all the patrons go to, but then there's a club above that of the ownership
Good old
Right.
and the
boys.
management.
Okay.
No different than like our owners
good
in the
old boys.
NFL. And there's we want this person in, but we don't want them. We want okay, you all right? Yeah, we gonna make you wait a little bit, and then we gonna allow you to slide. And we can call it how we see it. That's exactly what it is.
Right. Okay.
And we
Okay.
and if anyone's paying attention, you can see that. Now I'm not gonna sit here and say that Sacramento is any different than any other city,
Right.
because they do the same shit in those
Right.
other spots. It's just for here we live here, and we can
see
see
it.
it, and it's
Right,
and it's a lot more identifiable because Sacramento is not a huge city like
Right.
L.A. or Miami. It's more diluted. It's more blurred in those areas because it's so much. But here it's like the spots, it, real familiar. So it's not something foreign to you.
Hitting home a little bit,
And just the way I look at it, I don't see I would say a good enough reason to say that we're going to completely deny.
These locations are
Right.
permit.
Shout out to Rob for wearing the Christmas hat.
Hey man, got to
Why
be
you
in the spirit.
whisper?
Bro, I've been really.
Holiday chill.
You've been looking at it like this an off hat. What the fuck is up with this hat?
Because
Like
the whole
it's in
time you wanted someone to wear the hat, he wore it tonight. You didn't
Yeah.
say nothing about
Hey,
it.
that
I
was
said
the
it
only
before
thing
the show.
missing in your video.
before the show.
He was
come-
mad that
how
he
come-
I got the
was
shirt?
wearing his hat.
Wow. Warren, please do not add content to this nigga's fucking story right
where
here.
where was the hat at?
Hey, baby, we're going to make a second video.
Oh my god.
Part two.
Oh my god.
Twas the night before Christmas and all through the night.
I mean, you could
Not a nigga was there, but all through the fright.
You can do all that freaky shit you want to, but my guy, my only issue is that you had the babies, nigga, a part of the post.
Hey,
They wasn't in the photo.
They wasn't in the photo, but nigga, I had to scroll through at least 4 photos of some adorable.
my son seen some shit. That's all I'm going to say.
Didn't Drake tell you don't scroll to the left?
Actually, you're right. That's an interesting question. I'm gonna ask everybody. You fuck with the kid on the bed?
Yeah, my son, yeah.
Hold on, what the fuck you say?
You fuck with your kid on the bed like they sleep.
Have you
like
ever
they
done
sleep.
it? Have you ever done it?
Yeah, you're right. Like have you done it with your
So he
wife?
knows how to do it.
with
so
your
he
kids
knows how to do
sleep
it.
in the bed.
So he knows how to do it, yeah.
This is a good time to put out the disclaimer
Oh, this is
that each host has their own feelings, their own philosophy.
shit.
That is their own, and it is not shared amongst the show or the
It's some
production.
real shit. I have concerns. I get fear. You know,
Absolutely
I have a fear
not.
that they wake up.
Absolutely
you know what I mean?
not.
You just in that shit in the bed rocking and you this damn near
Absolutely.
kid
Oh, I-
damn
bro.
near
Oh, wait a
Hey,
minute. Wait a
no,
minute.
I
So
deadlocked.
let me say
I
this.
deadlocked my son. I looked my son in the eye. I looked at him. I was like, "This how you do him."
Nah, see, nah. If he
This
up, it's a
nigga
problem.
Tony.
He can't even say
If
with
he
a
up,
straight
it's an
face.
issue.
He's joking.
I did. My son look like a titan on the side, like
Nah, I can't do all that.
So
right.
you made eye contact.
I did with
Nah,
my
I
son.
can't do that. Nah.
She was like, "This is a turn off. Stop."
I can't co-sign this. I can't.
I'm just
I can't
saying,
co-sign
it's
this.
like a new day and age type thing. You know
What's
what I
a
mean?
new day and age?
I just wanted to know that I wasn't alone. Okay, in that scenario.
Hold on,
Alright?
hold
How
on,
old
hold on,
is
hold
the
on,
kid?
hold on. Time out.
My boy.
Time out. No, listen. This is the TikTok star. Y'all don't know this guy for real. King of Sacramento, I know. This is the TikTok star for Coco Melon.
Oh shit, you
Y'all
remember that
know
shit,
this
huh?
shit. This
Yeah,
is the TikTok
that
star
is
of
right.
Coco Melon.
You got to play Coco Melon right on the living room.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, hooked, not moving, eyes focused, hella loud. And then of course you go, straight to the bedroom while that shit playing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But now it's kind of hard to keep their entertainment with just things that. They don't keep their entertainment with just things that are on TV now. You know what I mean? So now you got to wait till they sleep, they passed out. You know what I mean? And then it's midnight. You know, she damn near already went to sleep like 10 minutes
And if
ago,
they
but
wake
she
up,
woke
what?
up. You know what I mean?
If they
Like, hey man, let's get it right here, right now. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's like you trying to
Shit.
get this Bart Simpson.
You gotta, yeah, nigga. Shit, let's get it in right now.
You can only choke her when the kids sleep.
Man,
Yeah, you gotta keep him quiet.
y'all niggas wild, man. Y'all know them bitches love that, man. You just gotta know how to choke it.
No,
man.
so you was gonna ask me the question, and the answer is no.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Okay. Well, your kids is
And I'm
grown.
gonna say this, no, but
Your
but
kids
not
is
even that. But
grown.
it's like in the crib type situation.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, all right, they ain't gonna remember this.
I got a big ass bed though. I forget what it is though.
That means you would.
But it was in the crib.
Right. They're not gonna remember it.
No,
So you
but
do it.
but babies in the crib, they sleep for like 12 hours and shit.
And if they wake up, go to sleep, nigga. Keep doing your thing.
Nigga, this nigga made a song. Go to sleep, nigga. Go to sleep,
nigga. If I come back and put a trigger on, you know, shit. Fuck.
Bro,
Yeah,
we
I'm
need to
sorry.
put that disclaimer up again.
Yeah, for real. Shit, we
This
probably.
nigga Tony be wildin'.
How?
About to
How am I
have another
wilding?
man.
You all wildin', bro. You look your son in the eye.
Bro, I did. I was like, what's up, nigga? Like, bro. And he was like this. He was holding on to something. He's like,
Bro.
he did, bro. And then she looked back like, no, this is not happening.
Oh,
He grabbed your thigh, Tony.
Oh, no, he was far away. He's
bro, it's game over at that point.
Oh,
He's
no.
hold on to his thigh.
that's gonna leave some. That's gonna scar them. Stop. He was in far away, observing his father
man.
doing his thing.
It's all jokes.
Observing
Yeah.
his father.
Somewhat.
They're jokes.
Somewhat.
Yeah. They're
Lightweight.
jokes. Yeah.
Lightweight.
Yeah. That ain't the real truth.
Speaking of,
Right.
you know,
Speaking of,
giving the gift that keeps on the giving.
keep on giving. Christmas.
Christmas, man, and you know it's not the same as when you was a kid as an adult now. It's different. You get a different satisfaction in
Not
giving
really.
your kids gifts rather than receiving gifts.
Well, we already know what he gave his girl a gift.
I guess.
Little crotch pocket. He
Gift
had a
that
bow.
keeps on giving.
He had a bow on the crotch pocket.
It only keeps. It gives in 9 months.
And those are boxer briefs, huh? You're a boxer brief motherfucker, huh?
So
Those are
typically,
boxer
no.
briefs. Oh, okay.
Boxers. I don't. I really don't.
I
because
didn't really care. I was just fucking around. Go ahead back to Christmas.
Seemed like you checked out the video.
bro. Like that suppresses.
I
our
didn't
cock.
even- I didn't
That
even-
suppresses our shit, bro. Like I don't want to suppress our shit. Boxers keep it loose so it can stay dangled.
Christmas. We're gonna ignore everything there. You know?
Nah, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. Shit, I don't wear drawers when I work out.
Ooh, Robbie in
That's
there
too
like this.
free. That's too fucking free, bro.
Nah, for real. Oh no, my
That's
shit
too
be.
funny.
funny as fuck, man.
No, my
Robbie
shit be
Doe-
swinging.
Yo, man.
No, this is well
Wow.
documented. This is well documented. I don't wear drawers when I work out.
Robbie done with the
No
set. What the
drawers.
hell you staring at?
Now I gotta bring my own sanitizer and shit. Wipe the benches down before I get on that shit. That's some
Hey,
nasty
hey,
shit.
hey, my slong was on it.
Booty juice and all.
It was on it.
You know how you move down the bench to get up under the bars? Nigga be scraping his ass and shit on the bench and shit going
Yeah.
up. Like, oh, bruh.
Getting too
What the
much
fuck you
detail.
talking about? You
Too
don't
much
be in the
detail.
gym.
Oh shit!
I be in the. I don't be.
What the fuck you worried about? You don't be in the gym.
I got the membership.
Too much detail, man. Too much
Yeah.
detail.
I got the
You don't be
membership.
wasting money.
Yeah, you ain't lying on that part.
Anyway,
Goddamn.
speaking
What
of
the fuck were we talking
speaking about the
Christmas.
Christmas,
Number
Christmas.
4. Number 4.
Christmas.
Oh shit, you is right though, man. Christmas is different. I will say that my most memorable one, at least recently within the last 5 years, right? Because once you hit a certain age, you got nieces, nephews, cousins, and you got to take care of everybody. Man, it's just a bunch of money going out, trying to get people gifts, keeping the family included. That's the main part, is bringing the family together, right?
Filipino big ass family, bro.
Absolutely, man. It's just what it is. But in general, like the best gift I got, because it's hard getting other people gifts. It's hard even getting your spouse a gift. You know what I mean? Because they can just go buy what the fuck they want. You know what I mean? But the best one I got, hear me out. Hear me out.
Is that an adult or a kid?
As an adult,
Okay.
I got some socks, bro, and I was excited. I was excited as fuck for these socks. They were dress socks and regular socks.
Athlete's foot, nigga. I knew it.
Yeah, I got shit ton of socks, but it's just in general. it's just in general, like,
That's got to be the most oldest man thing I've ever heard.
bro, as a kid,
But that's
when
what's
you,
up that he can appreciate it.
as a kid when you get that shit,
But I do
you don't
appreciate
care.
it though.
I do
Yeah.
too, yeah. Socks.
You don't care
My
for
girl
it
got me
as a
socks, it
kid. You
wasn't
get
even
socks,
Christmas.
underwears, you get clothes, shirts. You're like, man, where the good stuff? Where the toys at? Where the games at? You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
you don't care about it as a kid, but as an adult, man, you care about that shit way more.
Mhm.
So, as a kid, what was your best
As a kid,
gift you got?
It's tough.
fuck, I know, because they're all nothing but toys.
PS1,
Shit.
nigga. Oh no, Sega Saturn. Sega Saturn.
We had all the game, cat. We had all the games, so that it was never really a gift.
Sega Saturn. Eternal Champions.
Clothes. What was a really good gift? I wouldn't, as a kid, I can't really say.
Mario Kart Double Dash, that was a good.
See, once again, toys.
Like
The
what?
socks,
Something specific.
socks.
Something that just memorable. Like you remember, because we all know the movie A Christmas Story, and he had to get the BB gun, and that was his moment of
got
getting
you.
the BB gun. What was your best gift?
I got you right here because I was there with Winton too. Mama got us both these little Mighty Morphin Power Ranger little belt buckles.
Oh,
They
yeah.
had these
Okay.
little marbles in them. And we was like playing around with it like they was marbles, and I shit you not, I stepped on one, and they were gum, nigga.
Yeah, we didn't know there was
We
gum.
didn't know they was
until-
gum. And I shit you not, we was playing with them on the floor. We ate the fucking gums, nigga.
I was a huge Power Rangers like growing up. We was morphing with the little morphing, you know what I mean? But
About marbles, nigga. Hold
Yeah.
on, nigga. I don't understand.
but no, man, like it. I guess it was maybe like a vacation. It was a vacation. The wife got me a little vacation trip. We went out somewhere. We went to Hawaii, things like that. You know what I mean? I could say those are the best ones, other than like getting a pair of socks. You
That
know
was
what
a
I mean?
gift,
Yeah,
a Christmas gift.
hell yeah. I got her tickets to the LA game, LA Kings in LA on New Year's. We sat lower level.
L.A. Kings.
Clint Kings Lakers game in LA.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like, those are because you can't really, it's hard to get gifts for your spouse, bro. If I'm not getting it for you already or you getting it yourself, like, I can't really, it's hard to come up with a gift right here, right now, put this under the tree. It's usually something you need, you know what I mean? So with that
Truly.
being said,
That's truly.
I'm going to get us something that we don't absolutely need at all, but it may be a great experience and something to remember later on down the road. So,
What about you, Warren? What's a gift that you remember?
Man, I can't remember just one gift.
Right.
To me, what was like so memorable for me and what made Christmas so memorable is like the night before, like Christmas Eve going into Christmas.
Yeah.
Like going downstairs and seeing like the tree just covered in gifts. You know what I mean? From like left to right where you could barely see the bottom of the tree. And then your mind's just going through all the possibilities like, man, I'm about to have the best gifts in the world. You know
Right.
what I mean? It's just like going downstairs in that morning and you're just opening shit up. I mean, you may be disappointed in what you open up and what you get, but it's like that initial feeling like, man, what's behind this? What's behind that?
Just
let me
seeing,
tell you that. Let me
just
tell you-
seeing you fucking on Christmas would be amazing. Seeing you go, man.
Imagine this. Imagine this as a kid. You coming down and you seeing all these gifts under the tree, and they damn near all empty, just
What
there
the
for
fuck?
decoration.
Kind of fucked up.
Right?
That
Right.
sounds like
Who
something
did
I would
that
do.
shit?
I
Right.
would probably do that.
But that excitement before you get to you find that out is crazy.
Yeah, but
That's
there
the
was
thing.
there was one good gift in there. I ain't gonna lie, it was the smallest box, and we had to open all the damn empty boxes just to find that one box. Love you, ma.
But you know what?
Like,
If I had to say one item, I'd probably say when I got my DMX album, It's Dark and Hell is Hot.
okay, okay.
That was probably, man,
Back when CDs was
But they don't
something.
hit me though.
fact.
But they don't. I got blood on my
Where my dogs at?
on my hands. I got blood on my dick because
That
I
was-
fucked
that was
the
a
cords on
memorable
my
gift.
nasty nigga. When you pass me, nigga, look me in my eye. Tell me to my fucking face that you ready to die. Like that? Oh my god, bro.
It's classic.
Good job, Tony.
Jesus.
He was on it.
Missed
That's
that
a
one.
good. That's a good one. That's a good one.
You be a dead motherfucker, red motherfucker. Don't be
you-
stupid. You heard what I said, motherfucker.
What you got?
Bro, dude, shit.
Sound like he wanted that gift. Damn, look like he didn't get it.
I just
He didn't
love
get
when a
that
nigga
gift.
bring his whole crew, which is a bigger piece of cake for me to chew a hole through, bro.
That shit was
Like,
hard, yeah.
God, bro. Damn, you brought back memories, shit.
What you got, Tony? What's your favorite gift that you
Bro,
can
I'm
remember?
not about
I
this
know.
shit, bro. It's just shout out to December 22nd today, or actually, it's the 20. Is it 23rd yet?
It's about to be.
About
Yeah,
to be.
be mad, but shout out to the darkest day in Christmas. This is the darkest day. Today, the sun has died officially. So Congratulations to the sun for dying on December 22nd.
Sun has died.
Yeah.
3 days later, reborn.
Right. You know about that. So,
Yeah.
so the sun has died December 22nd. So what that means, real quick, so astrology-wise, put yourself back in place of people in the past, right?
Okay.
So when it comes to that, on December 22nd, you know how we argue about this whole daylight saving shit? Like, you do realize, like, the sun it's becoming darker every day. So if you were in the past, right, and you saw that the sun was getting darker and you kept track of that every year, on December 22nd, today, I think it's like, what, 4:49 or 4:50 p.m. Today's the longest night ever. Only for 3 days, though. Just for 3 days only. So 3 days later, right, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, guess what happens? At 4:51 p.m., the sun goes higher. And 4:52, 4:53, 4:54, each day afterwards, all the way to Easter, to where it's the highest, which basically shows that Easter comes out. We're about to have spring, summer, everything else, and no more daylight savings. Now we switch our hours and time. So on December 22nd, today, the sun's died.
Man,
That's
we
what's
only
up.
got daylight savings so business can
Right.
be open.
But that's what's up. But hey,
It's for workers.
For
Right.
for anybody
That's what
that doesn't
that is.
know, December 22nd, the sun has died. So what does that mean? What happens in 3 days? So is it real quick? The sun has died. Is it your son?
Bro, don't do that. Don't fuck with me.
Is it,
Don't fuck with me.
what? Is it your son?
Bro, he asked you about your gift.
Is that whose son is that? Who's in the sky? In the sky. Whose son is that in the sky?
Flat sun in the sky.
Whose son is
Bro,
that?
shut the fuck up.
Whose son?
Rob City.
Shut the fuck. I know, right? How the fuck we get from what's your favorite gift to the fucking favorite day, son, this bullshit?
Because
is that
I'm-
your son?
I'm not pagan.
What son is that? Like, get the fuck out of here,
Nigga,
bro.
I'm
What
not
are you
pagan.
talking
Nigga,
about?
I'm not
This
pagan,
nigga asked you about your gift.
bro. Is it your son?
Is it my son?
It's not. Obviously, it's not. That's not your. You don't own the son. Do you own the son, Rob?
No.
You don't own the son. Do you own the son? Any of us own the son? Ain't none of us own the son. So whose son is it? Obviously, we all believe in something, right? We believe in God. It's God's son. So on the December 20th,
Bro, what the fuck was that all for? That was a big ass look. It's God's son.
He asked you
God's
about your
son.
It's your
gift.
son.
it's God's
No,
son.
you know what it is?
What did you get for Christmas?
Yeah, and then this dude started talking about astrology.
Right. It's nigga, I'm telling you
Okay,
right now, it's
okay.
God's son. God's son has died on December 22nd. God's son, then on December 25th, the sun gets higher every minute of every day after that. So to the ancients, God's son is reborn, and we celebrate the birth of the sun, God's son, on December 25th.
Okay.
So that's what's up, bro. It's
That's
like
what's up.
I like
So that's
all this-
your gift?
Yeah. So when it
Somebody
comes
get
to-
this nigga a postcard with a sun on it. God damn it.
Was that your gift?
This nigga right. This nigga right
Ain't about to be the gift. It's just honestly when it comes to like
He gave you
know,
the gift of information.
the gift.
Somebody
exactly.
get this nigga
That's my
some Sunny D. Sunny and the porno like D. Sunny
What about
D. Nah.
Sunny D?
Give
What about
this nigga
Darky
some
D?
Sunny D.
Darky D.
Well, we celebrating the birth of the sun.
fuck.
It's Jesus' son, bro. Like we talk about the three kings. Look up at the stars, that's all I
Bro,
gotta say.
all we wanted to know is if you liked the fire truck that you got when you was a kid. That's all we wanted to know.
No. That's why I don't fuck with any of it. I just don't.
So you ain't never got no Christmas present.
I have, but I'm not fucking with. I'm not into the pagan beliefs. All this shit.
You know your dad
Okay.
gave you some boxing gloves.
Okay. With suns on it?
He gave one boxing glove, but that's it. If I'm talking about greatest gift, I guess Sega Saturn.
Second
I
Saturday.
never had a Sega Saturn.
Sega Saturn had to be Sega Saturn.
I had one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
What
amazing.
the fuck
bro.
are you
Sega
saying?
Saturn was
Sega
dope.
Saturn, the system.
Sega Saturn, the system.
Oh, Sega.
Sega.
I heard you
He
say
thought you were still
second-
talking about space.
Nigga, I heard second Saturn, nigga. Second Saturn, nigga. I swear to God. I was like, nigga, there's two Saturns? Nigga, since when? Nigga, what the fuck?
It could be Saturn or Uranus. They both have rings. Fuck.
Oh man.
I mean, I guess a Sega Saturn would have been my greatest.
Sega
But it's like, I
Saturn.
just this whole Christmas shit's funny. It's hilarious. Like if you want to look at something, look at Boondocks. True meaning of Christmas. Type it in on YouTube. Boondocks. True meaning of
Here comes
Christmas.
the conspiracy.
Nigga, still ain't talking about presents. Nigga, where'd the presents go? Sega.
Trying to give you some knowledge, some truth, man. It's like y'all into some pagan beliefs. It's hilarious because the reason why I had a homeboy here that lived in Roseville that had a house with a tree in his backyard with candles and shit. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck put this shit in your house. He's like, no, this is our pagan belief. We have our tree in the backyard because it signifies the only true life, because in wintertime, all trees die except for the pine tree, which is still alive, and we signify that life, and we celebrate it. I was like, whoa, nigga, fuck. And he was like, I'm a witch. I'm like, damn, nigga, you a witch? That was crazy to me. That was crazy to me. I didn't realize that.
Have you ever had honeycomb jam?
No.
Okay. Seemed like the type to have.
Rob, what was the best gift you got? Fuck. I don't know where we going.
We just went somewhere we probably shouldn't have went. It's hard to say, but
Who gave it to you? No, who gave it to you?
It was my pops.
Oh shit. Okay.
It was my pops, but it's simple. It's similar to what you just had, but it was one of those things because coming up, I never really we didn't have a lot of money, so it just wasn't a lot of money.
When did
And
your pops give Jebediah?
so this is the thing though. So that's what was so shocking about it and my dad set it up good too, because I don't know what he did. I don't know what illegal things he did to get these two things, but I was juiced.
He gave you a 9mm.
No.
Damn.
No, he got it's same thing you got, a system.
Oh.
But it was the original Sega, the Genesis, right?
Sega.
But this is the thing though. No, but this is the thing though. So I'm
Y'all
first
know that.
I'm already hyped off
Y'all
of that
know
because you
that.
got to understand, like we didn't grow up with a lot of money, so I was just juiced. Like, damn, I'm actually gonna get a Sega.
Did you play Eternal
You know
Champions?
what I mean? No, Sonic and all that in the beginning.
Sonic's okay, but Eternal Champions. That's
Bro,
a
I
nigga
was-
game.
Bro, I was fucking
That's
young,
that's
bro.
for niggas only.
Nigga only. All right.
Even the white girls were niggas. Telling you, bro. Hell, oh.
Anyways, I would say so.
is so
You
exciting.
would think it would stop there. What's at that time when the Sega Genesis was out? What's better than having a Sega Genesis? What was the opposing side?
NES.
Dreamcast.
No,
64.
NES.
Dreamcast was
No,
after.
Super Nintendo. And then so my dad set it up to where it was like 2 days before Christmas. He just busted out and just said, "No, I'm gonna let you open it now. Just let me have." I was hyped. Like I was like, "Oh shit!" I stayed up the whole night playing. And then on Christmas, I'm thinking like I didn't even want nothing else. Like I was like, "Bro, this is it." Like you gotta understand, it's humbleness. Then he stole me the Super Nintendo.
Damn, nigga, you got two.
He gave you the
systems.
opposing.
The two,
Oh,
both of them.
You a spoiled little nigga.
No, but that's the thing though. I
You a
knew.
spoiled little nigga. You
No,
got two
even
systems.
at my young age,
This is the white side of Rob.
in my back of my head,
Being
I was
spoiled.
like, "How my dad buy this?"
Man, for
Because we
real.
did it, bro. It was not like that. Like that's not how we didn't have
With his
money
hat
like that.
jingling in the background. The
He hit you
white
with the mic
side.
drop.
is
Yeah,
coming out.
it was the
man.
mic
Oh,
drop.
bro,
For real.
I didn't even know what to feel. That was probably like the best.
What was your
feeling.
first game on the NES?
It was the one that came with it. It was Super Mario World. I think it was the one that came with it.
What's the
Yeah.
second one? What's the second one? Tell us.
Oh no, I think I ended up getting.
Fuck.
I think one of the games that I always would like to play was Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct
Oh
was good.
shit, that's what's up.
Okay.
Combo
Yeah,
breaker.
that was because what's crazy is I was always a Sega fan. Even I
Killer
never really
Instinct.
bought a lot of games on NES. Like I just never got a lot of games. So because I had both those systems, I always would get Sega games.
Why do I get Primal Rage mixed up with Killer Instinct?
No, that's different. No,
Primal Rage was with the
Fuck,
dinosaur
what was it
types,
called?
right?
Right.
Contour.
Yeah.
Was it Contour, the shooting game, little second player?
were like, what,
two-player,
Tony?
Two player.
No, that's Contra.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Contra.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit was dope.
Yeah,
too.
that was dope.
That was dope too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good games.
Hold on. Contour, nigga, that game was ridiculous.
The only thing about
shit
this,
was dope.
Shooting
I would
shit
say
everywhere.
no.
Exactly, that shit was dope.
Everywhere.
And
The only
the
thing
power ups.
Sega was better. Sega was better just because you had to really play that shit.
Right,
Like you
right,
couldn't
right.
save shit on
Right.
Sega. So you had to sit there and
play.
fucking play that goddamn game and
Leave
win the
that
game,
shit on all night.
bro. And then you'd have to leave it
Facts.
on.
Leave them
All
on.
that different type of shit.
Facts.
You had that big ass. You had that big booty adapter for the fucking
Facts.
system that stuck out the wall,
Yeah, you did. That got hot.
bro.
That motherfucker be hella hot.
Man, bro, I remember on Sega it was Madden. It was Madden 95.
Oh
I think it was
yeah,
Madden
man.
95.
Cooking niggas
where he
in
had,
that
bro,
shit.
he had all the lines in there. He say, he flattened them like a pancake.
Hold on, nigga.
Like all
Hold on,
that
nigga.
shit.
You might not be a real Sega Genesis fan. Did you play Golden Axe?
I remember Golden
Oh,
Axe.
Gold! I did remember Golden Axe.
Yeah.
I remember that game was hella hard though. When I first played it, I remember that game being hella
Throwing your
hard.
rubies to get a dragon to come down?
But Nah, but
shit
what's the name
was
was?
hard.
I liked what's the name better. I like Streets of Rage better.
That was
Streets
of
dope,
Rage
too.
was the
Streets of
shit.
Rage
Streets of
was
Rage
was,
is
was
hard,
hella
okay.
fun.
You
That's,
push the A button to get the fucking.
yeah.
Boom, boom.
Oh, and then
Teenage
they
Mutant
come over?
Ninja Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
You had a
Did
fun
and then
Turtles
also
was fire.
Punisher, the Punisher game with Nick Fury.
yeah,
That
yeah.
game was hella dope too.
But nah, there was quite a few. I remember Fox. Was it Star Fox on Super
Yeah.
Nintendo?
Mm-hmm.
I know for sure. Star Fox 64, Nintendo 64. What's that? I don't know nothing. about
Battletoads
no-
versus
Battletoads?
Double Dragon. Did you play that one where they were
yeah.
together?
No. The bombshell game.
They were together. That shit was bro, nigga.
Oh, I
no,
remember
no
Double-
one can beat that. No
I
one can beat
remember
that
Double
shit.
Dragon.
No one can beat that shit.
I remember
Battletoads and Double
I
Dragons
couldn't believe they
together.
made a Double Dragon movie. That
Double
shit was
Dragon was
trash.
hard, yeah.
Level 3, you beat bitches the whole match.
Oh
on
God,
level
why you gotta
3.
take it there, bro?
Because
Why
they be
gotta
whipping you.
take
They're
it
like, you
there?
grab, bitch, don't whip me. And you fucking.
Y'all remember Comic Zone? You remember Comic Zone? You remember that, Tony?
Oh,
Comic
wait a minute.
Zone?
No, wait a minute. That's
It was about like a comic book. It was like a blend between a game and a comic book. It was pretty dope.
Nigga, we didn't have braids.
Or Booger Man. Remember Booger Man?
I remember Bomberman.
Bomberman was on
Bomberman
Super
was the
Nintendo.
shit.
Bomberman was
Oh,
hard.
no. What was the other game? Damn, not Vortex. What the fuck
What
was
was
that
it,
shit
Vortex?
called? Start with a V.
Voltron?
No, it wasn't
With the
Vol-
wolves and they
No,
combined?
no, he was the one. He was made all of the spheres. He was made of like hella spheres and shit. Ah, fuck.
I
what
remember
was that
Mega
shit?
Man.
Not Mega Man. It was
Mega Man
Fuck
was
Mega
the
Man.
shit.
It was
fucking
called
hate
Vor-
How you
Vol-
gonna hate
Vol-
on Mega Man?
Because I don't like
Voltor.
Alex Reese.
It started with a
I fucking
V.
hate that nigga.
A V?
Yeah, he was green.
Voltor does sound familiar.
Voltor. No, not Volt. What the fuck?
Voltron was with the wolves.
Voltrex?
They came out of
Voltrex?
different areas.
Voltrex. Something like man, I can't remember. That
You
shit's
remember
gonna fuck with
Voltron,
me.
right?
That's gonna mess with me. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I remember Earthworm and Jim.
Yeah, I
I remember
Earthworm
that.
Jim, yeah.
I remember that game.
True that.
Yeah, that was.
Talking about was like a round little green, like his body's like made out of round orbs.
Yeah,
I do remember that.
You know
That's
that game?
funny. Wow.
Like he's like
Yeah.
a round nigga.
Yeah, it starts
What
with
the
a
fuck is
V.
happening right now?
It starts with a V.
Vortex.
Vortex. Was it Vortex?
I think it was Vortex.
Look that up. Look that up. That's gonna mess with me. I remember that game. There was hella fun ass games back then.
Pun on that. We got everybody looking at Vortex, and it brings up Tony's porno.
We play OG games.
Look up Vortex.
Jim was
Names
so
that
hard,
shit
bro.
Vortex.
That was cool. That was a cool game. That was a cool game. I remember the Ren and Stimpy game was dope.
I never played a Ren and Stimpy game. I
That's
can't
crazy
say
that
I
they're
did.
the Ren and Stimpy game.
Yeah.
That's crazy enough. Fuck.
Anyways, man, we've been out here in these clubs, man, and a lot of these clubs are getting ready to close down for Christmas. What we doing for New Year's, man? What's popping? Everybody
Working.
got something going on New
Obviously
Year's?
nothing, bro. Y'all bitch asses
Working on
won't
the
do
weekend
shit.
like
Like usual.
usual.
You know what? I am working, but I probably will get off around the part. You know, right
No,
around the
Tony,
draw
we,
by-
we, we
the-
just
the
don't want
ball
to
drop.
join you in the porno.
Every New Year for me, I be in the industry. I got a lot of restaurant
Bruh.
workers in the Bay. They have this thing called
We can be-
Breakfast of Champions. It's called when all the industry workers get off from working bars on New Year's because they be getting off like at 3-4 in the morning.
Nigga, you in the mic, but not in the camera. So it's either you got to
It's
be
whatever,
in both
bro.
or get
I
the
don't
fuck
even
out
wanna
the
do-
photo. And
I just rather to be loud and break the fourth wall. But in the Bay Area, it's Breakfast of Champion. The parties start at 6 a.m. on New Year's Day, and it's only for like industry workers. And I got a plug for a ticket. And every year, the shit's jumping. It's literally like from 6 to like 5 p.m.
Hey, what's your name?
It's lit.
What's your name?
My name is Stefan.
Get the fuck out of here, man. This nigga over here, man.
Stephon the Don.
Yeah, anyways,
Yeah, that shit go hard, bro.
yeah, I feel you. A lot of good things that are popping off this weekend. Well, obviously, with Christmas, we want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Happy holidays for the ones who do not celebrate Christmas, like this. What do you call it? Pagan.
Everything's pagan.
He getting Christmas presents. He bullshitting. Y'all.
I know.
It's not about, bro.
How
I
you gonna
tell-
talk? Look, you just had a whole rant about conspiracy and like this pagan holiday, but you just made a porno with a fucking bow on your fucking dick. How is that not a fucking you celebrating the holiday?
What? That has nothing to do with holidays, nigga.
Bro,
That's
it's a
just
holiday. You were you.
Nigga,
it's
it be
a gift.
November. I
Was
have
it
a
gift?
turkey.
Was it a gift? Was it a gift? Did you give her your gift?
He giving gifts.
You giving gifts,
He
right?
receiving
What are you talking
gifts.
about? That's crazy.
Yes.
Stop.
That means you participate in the holiday.
Nigga. It's, it
You
ain't- it ain't
gift
even-
giving motherfucker.
hold on. It's not even on that same level. Jehovah's Witness, like, oh my God, we don't do fucking holidays. No, it's just the fact that I
What was
understand.
this?
He was so
Wait,
He's like a
I
conductor.
wish you a gang Christmas.
He was like,
Gang Christmas. He was throwing
it's
it.
not, bro.
Jehovah's Witness, bro. Come on.
No, y'all think Christmas is about, oh my God, it's about loving each other and the birth of
who
Jesus.
said that?
He did in his porno. Thank
We
you
know
so
what
very
it's-
much for tuning in.
We
to
know what
Tonight.
it's about. It's about corporate. It's a corporate holiday.
Yes. Thank you.
I just participate.
I don't, I guess.
I'm afraid to
I'm
say any
forced to.
last words right now. Tony,
No,
last,
you ain't forced. You got a choice.
I mean, I guess.
Any last words, Tony?
Guys, have fun. Celebrate Saturnalia.
Wow, fuck. I thought we were safe for like
Beat
2
your
seconds.
wife and fuck men. That's what Saturnalia is about.
What the fuck, Tony?
That's what it's about. Do that shit. Do it if you want to. But I'm not about that. I am just here to celebrate what I want. Presents for my kids and celebrate with all y'all, drink with y'all, have fun.
I was
That's it.
afraid to ask. I'm not asking this question any goddamn more. Rob, you got anything to say?
It's nothing's ever safe. You asked that man about his gift, and he gave you a gift.
He gave you a gift.
what
It's a
about
gift
Kanye?
that's gonna keep going.
God damn.
I'm the
Just have a safe,
I'm the new
happy,
Kanye
safe
West.
holidays. If you go out there,
Adidas.
be smooth as always, as those handshakes are.
I can say anti-Semitic shit, and Adidas will not. You told me to do it.
I lost control of
told
the
me to-
goddamn
you
show.
told-
The show was good.
You
Can
told-
we
you
can we
told me
edit
to
the
do
last
it.
5 minutes of the show? We can't do that.
I
Warren,
can
what
say
you got for the
anti.
people? Warren. What you got, Warren? We're ready.
Thanks everybody for tuning in, man. Happy holidays.
God
everybody.
damn. Please. Did you kill
Tell Heather to watch.
You
Tell her to
you didn't kill the show when I said goodbye 5
I
minutes ago?
didn't.
God
We still
damn it,
running.
man. That was a cue to kill the
We
goddamn
still-
show.
We still running.
God
but
damn it.
Happy holidays.
Happy
everybody.
holidays, Merry Christmas. Thank you so very much for tuning in to another episode of About the Night. Kill that shit next time.
We still running.
God damn it.
I bet you.
This motherfucker over here.